Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today is Ramadan 16, and the Khatira today uh, is entitled by the affliction of Allah to his prophets. And we live at a time of difficulty now, and we are complaining about the situation of the pandemic corona. Let's see how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has afflicted his prophets, and he tested them in spite of being his favorite uh, kind of uh, creatures. And if we look at the topic of today, I have selected few examples of the prophets and some of their tests to go through some of this and why the affliction is necessary. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us in Surah Muhammad, وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ حَتَّى نَعْلَمَ الْمُجَاهِدِينَ مِنْكُمْ وَالصَّابِرِينَ وَنَبْلُوَ أَخْبَارَكُمْ. The meaning of which, and surely we shall test you to know those who strive hard and are patient and perseverant. So here is the main reason for testing, to discriminate and to differentiate between the perseverant worshipper and the non-patient. The first example, Sayyidina Nuh alayhi salam, he was ridiculed and all his people disbelieved him. And when he was in his ark and going through the gush of water, drowning everyone, and his son was among those. And he told his son, وَنَادَى نُوحٌ ابْنَهُ وَكَانَ فِي مَعْزِلٍ يَا بُنَيَّ ارْكَبْ مَعَنَا وَلَا تَكُنْ مَعَ الْكَافِرِينَ. This is in Surah Hud. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, so the ship sailed with them in the middle of the waves like mountain. And Noah called his son and he asked him, "Oh, my son, embark with us and don't be with the disbeliever." So here is the scene of a severe test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to Prophet Noah. If we look at the other prophets, Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was ridiculed and his people were, excuse me, worshipping idols, and they didn't believe that there is only one God, and Sayyidina Ibrahim didn't believe that they are doing really the right thing. So he broke the statues and the idols, and his people, they decided to throw him into the fire to burn him. And this scene is described by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Anbiya. قالوا حرقوه وانصروا آلهتكم إن كنتم فاعلين قلنا يا نار كوني بردا وسلاما على إبراهيم. The meaning of which, the people of Abraham said to burn him and help their gods. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of course, wouldn't let his prophet and his friend Khalilullah to be burned in fire. So he orders the fire to be cool and safe for Abraham. If we look at the other test for Sayyidina Ibrahim, his son, his beloved one, after a long time of not having sons, and he was ordered by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to sacrifice him. And this is in Surah As-Saffat, يا بني إني أرى في المنام أني أذبحك فانظر ماذا ترى. Oh my son, I have seen a dream that I am offering you in sacrifice to Allah. So look what you think. Here is a tough situation where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is testing the father and asking him to sacrifice his son. If we look at another example, Job, peace be upon him, he was afflicted with a severe disease, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made this test afflicting Sayyidina Ayub And here in Surah Al-Anbiya, قال الله تعالى وأيوب إذ نادى ربه أني مسني الضر وأنت أرحم الراحمين. And Job, he called Allah and he said, verily, distress has seized me and you are the most merciful of all those who show mercy. So these are some examples for tests of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to his beloved human beings, who are his prophets and messengers to the humanity. Finally, remember to donate to ICHC and Ramadan Kareem. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.